Welcome guys to another video. This time we're talking about digital bugs and the new Kaiju cards. So this was originally a deck concept, but it's more like a mash of new cards put together, and it worked out somehow. But this video is mainly to look at the new card. So for the new archetype, we have the digital bugs. So we got the Centibit. So they all have the restriction where you cannot use it as Exceed summon for an Exceed monster except for an insect type monster, so that's a huge restriction, I would say. Also, if it's used in Exceed material, the Exceed monster gains whatever effect that it has. In this particular case, the Exceed monster gains the following effect. It can attack all defense position monsters your opponent controls once each. Also, this card has the effect where, when it's changed from attack to defense, you specimen one level 3 insect monster from your deck. So this guy's pretty good for searching out some insect monsters from your deck and summoning them to the field. The Web Soldier. So this guy, when it's changed from attack to defense of any monster, and you can do this once per turn this turn, you can specimen one level 3 insect monster from your hand in defense position. Also, the Exceed monster gains the following effect. If it is Exceed summon, the defense position of all face-up monsters your opponent controls becomes 0, and if you do, change them to defense position. So this is pretty good with the other effect, because the other effect, you can attack all defense position monsters, right? So that's pretty good. Cocoon Dancer. So, once per turn, if this card is in attack position, you can change it to defense, then specimen one level 3 insect monster from your graveyard in defense position. So, an Exceed monster needs Exceed summon blah blah blah. If it attacks its defense position monster your opponent controls, your opponent cannot activate anything until the end of the damage step, essentially. So this guy helps you not get mirror forced and stuff like that. Some pretty straightforward combos with this deck, really. Call the Haunted is all you need with the monsters. It's pretty situational. So you would summon back Cocoon Dancer from your graveyard if you have another digital bug in your graveyard, so that Cocoon Dancer can summon it back by changing to defense position. You summon back the Web Soldier if you have a digital bug in your hand, so that the Web Soldier can spark summon it from your hand. You summon a Centibit if you want to spark summon a digital bug from your deck, if you don't have any monsters in your hand or in the graveyard to spark summon from. So yeah, all three of them work pretty well. So that's how their combos sort of work. So the Kaiju Big Bugs. So we still got the level 7 insect monster Kaiju here. We also have now a level 8 insect Kaiju. So this level 8 Kaiju monster has the effect where you can remove 3 Kaiju counters from anywhere, and then half the attack and defense of all other face-up monsters on the field, and then bam, that's it. It's like a Wicked Dread during the player's turn. So giving your opponent the butterfly with like the Kaiju tower or something with 3 counters is not a good idea, I would say. So yeah, it's a level 8 insect monster. Being insect and level 8 is pretty good already. The insect deck flow. So this was actually originally a deck concept video again. So this is how it was going to work. Insect Imitation works on any of the level 3 insect monsters to make Resonance Insect. So then the Resonant Insect can search out, when it's sent to the graveyard, the Kaiju insect monsters, as well as the Doomdozer. And when it's banished by Doomdozer's summoning condition, the Resonance Insect will mill the Level Eater. But it can also mill the Centibit, the Web Soldier, or the Cocoon Dancer, so that you can call the Haunted them back later, right? The Kaiju Dark Hole. Disrupted Kaiju Dream basically nukes the entire board of monsters, and then it special summons 2 Kaiju monsters from your deck to both sides of the field, and they must attack and they cannot change their battle position. So also, you can banish this card, except for the turn it was sent there to the graveyard, to add 1 Kaiju monster from your deck to your hand. So that's really powerful, because it's essentially a dark hole. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Kaiju combos. So we got the Kaiju Dark Hole, summoning both monsters to each side of the field. Then you summon Doomdozer. So basically this is how the deck is supposed to work. So you summon Doomdozer, you Exceed into Felgrand, so now you don't have a Kaiju monster anymore, you just summon another Kaiju monster. So that's how it's supposed to work. You're supposed to get rid of your Kaijus and then summon another Kaiju, essentially. Bug Emergency. So this is a powerful trap card. So how does it bring out number 84 and number 35? Well, let me explain. So Bug Emergency has the first effect where you can spell summon 2 level 3 insect monsters from your graveyard back to the field. Also, you can banish the trap card, the Bug Emergency, and an Exceed monster. Then all level 3 insect monsters you control gain the levels of the ranks, or the levels of the ranks of the Exceed monster that you just banished. For example, if you banish a Felgrand, your level 3 insect monsters will gain 8 levels, so it'll become level 11s, which means you can exceed it into like the number 84 for if you want to. So I thought it was a fun fact because I was like, how the heck do you summon these monsters, right? But apparently that's how you would summon it with Bug Emergency. This is basically the mash of new cards that I basically put into the deck just to test it out. And yeah, this is how it looks like. It's okay, but yeah, insect imitation with the digital bugs definitely does make the resonance insect show up faster, I guess, as well as the rank 3 insect digital bug insect monster helps out with stopping your opponent from going pretty big, I guess, because it does negate a monster effect during your player's turn once, usually, because it has to detach 2 Exceed materials. So yeah, it's pretty useful. Nothing else to say other than it has the ability, the potential to exceed into those big spiders that are rank 10 and rank 11, which is pretty neat because at the time when I was reading Bug Emergency, I was like, how the heck do you exceed summon? And then I was like, alright, because you can rank up into rank up sort of thing into the big rhinoceros beetle or something, which is like a rank 7 monster. But yeah, that's how it should work, I guess. And thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys later.